We're adding up four integers, and we want to know the remainder when we divide that sum by 2. The remainder is going to be either 0 or 1, and we just need to figure out which is it, 0 or 1. Now, the first statement tells us that for two of them, the remainder is 0 when divided by 2. In other words, they're even. And the other two are odd, meaning their remainder when dividing them by 2 is 1. Now, in general, if you add up all of the remainders, as long as the divisor is the same divisor, in this case, the divisor is 2 across the board, because it's a question about odds and evens. When you add up the remainders, a remainder of 0 plus a remainder of 0 plus a remainder of 1 plus a remainder of 1, so altogether I have a remainder of 2, but the divisor is 2. So I can just make another group of 2, and we can visualize this by imagining the even numbers as just whole pairs, and the odd numbers are pairs, 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 but then one remainder left over. And then when we take the remainder of one odd number with the remainder of the other odd number, they pair up together nicely, and we have an even number at the end of the day. So statement 1 is sufficient to let us know that, yes, the sum is even, or in other words, the sum will have a remainder of 0 when dividing it by 2. I think the second statement is a bit trickier because it requires us to make an inference about the sum. We know that the sum of a set of numbers is equal to the product of the average times the number of terms, and in this case we know the number of terms. There are 4 terms, and we also know now that the average is an integer. Now, when you multiply 4 times some integer, you get a multiple of 4. So we can infer from statement 2 that the sum is a multiple of 4, and of course if it's a multiple of 4, then it's even. So it turns out that statement 2 is also sufficient on its own, and therefore the correct answer is D. If you found this video useful, go to quantreasoning.com for a lot more where that came from. You should also click that like button and let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to make future videos about. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do that and click that bell below so you get notified about future videos. See you next time.